Well, welcome everyone. Welcome to the Illinois Sierra Club YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us. We are going to be talking today about the Ameren gas rate hike. We have two folks here who are working on that, working on preparing for two upcoming public hearings, and they are also preparing a virtual information night where people can come and ask questions and learn more and prepare for the hearing. So we have Scott Allen with Citizens Utility Board and Sally Burgess here with Sierra Club Illinois.
Thanks, Ann. Hi, everyone. I'm Sally Burgess. I'm the Downstate Organizing Manager for the Illinois chapter of Sierra Club. We're wanting to help you understand more about Ameren, Illinois. Ameren, Illinois provides gas and electric service for about 3/4 of the state. That includes most of downstate, certainly central and southern Illinois. Today, we're discussing the gas side of the utility. Specifically, we want to alert ratepayers about Ameren's recent request to the Illinois Commerce Commission, the ICC, for a significant increase in the rates of utility charges for gas. And I'll pass it over to Scott to tell us more.
Yes, thank you, Sally. So Ameren is back again, the Commerce Commission, asking for yet another rate increase. And since 2018, so the last, what is it, 6, 7 years, the last few years, Ameren has gotten over $200 million in gas rate increases. So that's about 50% increase in what people are paying, fixed charges on their bills in the last few years. And this is another big one, $134 million from Ameren. What they would like to do with that money is obviously give a little more to their shareholders, a little more in profit. So their return on equity, there's a percentage increase in their return on equity. Some of this is also to help them finance in a different way the things that they pay for. And also some of this money would be going to help them offset the costs of the legal expenses that they incur by having these rate cases. So they want you, the customer, the ratepayer, to help them pay their legal expenses for raising your gas rates. And so what this is going to mean for people, if it passes at its $130+ million, is $8 to $10 per month for every customer on average. I know that here at Cub, we've said that Ameren has estimated what it needs by about 3 times, and we've recommended more than $50 million in cuts. We recommended the Commerce Commission decrease this amount by at least $55 million. So this affects all of us, and that's why we have these public forums to let people tell their side of the story.
Yeah, so the ICC is offering the public an opportunity to learn more about the request and to express your concerns. There are going to be 2 meetings held at the end of the month. On August 27th in Springfield, there's going to be a meeting at the CMS Regional Complex from 7 to 9:30 p.m. And August 28th, the next night, at the New Life Community Church, we're going to be in East St. Louis with the Illinois Commerce Commission. Ameren will be there as well, I'm sure.
Yeah, and prior to that, Sally and I thought that maybe it would be a good idea for anybody who is interested in attending one of those two, but maybe you haven't testified or given testimony at one of these rate cases, and maybe it can be a little bit intimidating. So we wanted to do a virtual workshop for anybody who has an interest in going, or maybe just wants to learn what this is all about. So on August 21st from 6:30 to 7:30, Sally, myself, Eric DeBellis, who is Cub's general counsel, are going to talk about some of the details on what is a rate case, how does this work, how does this money get spent, what are the implications of it. And so yeah, we want to invite anybody who wants to come learn that, and we will also help people prepare their comments. That's to say that the comments are just tell your story, how this affects you. But if you would like any input, any guidance, we will certainly be there to help with that. And we'll have a link in the comment section of this video and on the internet elsewhere where you can join us for that webinar.
Well, thanks, Sally and Scott. And like Scott said, we will put the links in the description to this video and in the comments. And also, if you just want to Google Sierra Club Illinois calendar, you can always find our events that way. And if you happen to be watching this video in the future, you can always find up-to-date events here. And so, like Scott said, that educational event will be Thursday, the 21st of August. Ameren rate hike Q&A, prepare for the forums. So the description will be there. Like Scott mentioned, you just register and then you'll be signed up and you'll get the Zoom link to join virtually. And then, as Sally described, the 2 public forums are there on the calendar as well. So all of these links will be in the description for you to check out and get more involved.
Thanks, Ann. Your voice matters. If the ICC hears from folks that they're already struggling to make ends meet and that the gas rates they paid last year were already difficult on their budget, that makes a difference. It will help them weigh their decision as they're making, having the debate about it. We're encouraging as many people as possible to attend the public forums in person, but if that's not possible, written comments are also helpful.
And just to recap for, again, kind of the stakes of this, Ameren is asking the state of Illinois, the Illinois Commerce Commission, to allow them to increase your rates, the rates of all their gas customers, by $134 million per year. So every year we ratchet up to an extra $134 million that Ameren makes to pad their shareholders a little bit, to offset their legal expenses for having to put on these rate cases in the first place.
And as I recall, Scott, they've had some pretty decent profits in recent years.
They have Ameren is Ameren is swimming in money, more than $60 million in profits if this rate hike is approved. So yeah, this continues a trend of Ameren really becoming more and more profitable off of the backs of people who, struggle to pay for these services.
At a time when things are getting more and more difficult. So we hope you'll join us for the virtual workshop on August 21st to learn more. You'll get the information you need to help with your comments. If you come with your comments already written, think in terms of about 3 minutes, and we're happy to workshop the comments with you. And then we hope that you'll join us for one of the upcoming public forums being hosted by the ICC, again on August 27th at 7 o'clock. We're going to be in Springfield, Illinois. August 28th at 7 o'clock, we're going to be in East St. Louis. And we'd love to see you at whichever one is most pertinent to where you live in the state.